Hello, Cass here, and welcome to another 2v8 Dead by Daylight video on one of my least favorite maps in the entire game. I mean, there are worse maps, don't get me wrong, but I don't love the way these maps look, and I always find it a little bit difficult to navigate them. And it's a spirit, one of the killers that I struggle to go against the most, but she just doesn't give a shit about me, so here we go. Oh, and it is a ghost face. Very, very lucky to notice it's a ghost face early. Most ghost face games you don't know until they've already downed someone. And they're either a blowout for the killer or a blowout for the survivor, but this time I saw him almost immediately, which is nice. But two stealth killers, that's not ideal. That's going to be a little bit tough. Also, I think this is the first time I ever played with the escapist role. You can see I actually have teammates who are trying to work on gens and heal each other and, do the objectives. And I think, I'm not sure if escapist was buffed or I just hadn't played it before, but it is really strong. So this is my first time getting to actually mess around with it. And at this point, I'm much more used to running exhaustion perks, particularly sprint burst. Yeah, of course he interrupts me. Yeah, so I use it just like I would use a sprint burst, which is ridiculous because you don't actually need to not run, but I mean that muscle memory is just ingrained at this point. And he just leaves. Oh, and there's the spirit, yeah. Kind of going from a killer that I super know how to deal with into the arms of a killer I super don't know how to deal with, but she's off doing something else. I probably should have just gone on this generator immediately. I don't know why I postponed even slightly, because that one's still regressing. I have a suspicion he's going to come back and check these. Killers often come back and check the generators that they've pressured. But I don't see him. No, he's fucking off. He's going somewhere else. No, okay, he did come back. Okay, cool. Use it like sprint burst again. This time he actually commits to the chase with me. Good at avoiding the pallet stun. I ran into just a wall because I'm an idiot. Wow, I mean that was maybe not the best move on my part, but I almost got away with it. Ooh, yeah, bad positioning there on my part. Those are always tough for me on the short walls with just the filler pallets, because you have to be really precisely positioned to actually make it to the pallet in time for the stun. And I'm not that good at the game yet. Oh, and I get unhooked right in front of Ghostface. Cool. Eat the BT hit. Lead into this back corner. I don't know if it was smart for me to actually go for that. Yeah, he's committing that. This one was a better job. That's much better positioning. Yeah, and he predicted that. This is another key thing when you're in a chase with a killer. Every opportunity I had to run to the next pallet, I took. If the killer gives you just a second of a head start, that is enough, and you should take it and run as far as you can. Okay, now here's the benefit of the escapist. It comes with self-care, which is a terrible perk that people really should not be running in normal 1v4 games. Unless you have a build centered around healing. Oh, well, that's just a disappointing missed skill check. Self-care is really slow, and medkits are super cheap, so you should just bring a medkit and don't worry about running self-care. Most of the time, that is the correct play. In 2v8, it doesn't matter if one of your teammates is self-healing in the corner. That's fine. What really matters is the overall, game state and all of the people working on what they're supposed to be working on. And I mean, this It's a damn good team. No one is dead. Only 3 gens left. Looks like one's about to pop. And I picked up a Falk Vial, which, I mean, I've technically gotten some use out of. I don't know if this was before or after the nerf. This might have been before the nerf. I don't exactly remember when Fog Vials were released. Yeah, this is a smart move, particularly since you just blew that skill check. Getting this one underway is good. But in the current state of the game, when I'm recording this, Fog Vials are dog shit. The only thing about this series of maps that I like are these red bushes, because they're actually pretty good for hiding yourself. That was a complete waste of a Fog Vial, though, even in the best of scenarios. And I run back to the ghost face on the tile I was already on with him. Does he notice? They break both of those. Neither of them noticed. Okay. Now this is an instance I absolutely need to get on this gen, because the killers were both just here, so they're going to go to the other side of the map. Why am I walking? Does it work like Sprint Burst? Honestly, I forget how the escapist works. Am I saving it because... No, because I have to push the Silent Rush bonus. Like it's more like a dramaturgy than a Sprint Burst, really. I think the muscle memory is just because it looks kind of like the Sprint Burst icon, and so every part of my brain is telling me to walk and save my Sprint Burst, which is not how it works, but whatever. Not great that they both seem to be coming back here. I don't know if I agree with pre-hiding here. I could take an injury, no problem. I have a med kit, I have my Silent Rush bonus up, like... There's honestly no reason for me to be playing this safe against Ghostface Spirit. Like, they're not even that strong. But those two are doubling that generator. Yeah, if I had just stayed on this generator, I think I would have popped it by now. Now, it wouldn't have been enough to save my one teammate's life, but, like, maybe I could have done something else, you know? Or maybe not. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, if I didn't go get her, that this feels like a really easy... Yeah, I have the med kit. I don't need to save it. Like, that was just a complete gimme. Oh, but the ghost face comes back now. Now that is unfortunate. Yeah, okay. So the only reason I'd be walking would be not to make scratch marks, which is irrelevant against these killers. But whatever. And I start working on just a random generator. Cool. I hope someone else has generator progress, because this is not the one I should be working on. Okay. I see that someone else has generator progress, and I go to them. This is a better play. It's a generator in, well, not the worst area, but not the safest either. But yeah, okay, we get this. The Nick might die. But I think all the other ones of us make it out, right? Like, Nick might die, but the rest of us are fine. I think. No. Oh my god. Why did I pre-run that? Is the spirit actually, like, coming here? No, am I just... Okay, that's just me being an asshole. I have no idea what the logic was there, and then I body block him. Insult on injury. Oh, the spirit was over here. Okay. I still should have committed. I could have taken the hit. The Nick can't. I'm leading her over here. I know there's at least a couple pallets that have been saved. Why did I fall back into her? I'm so bad at reversing spirit, like, honestly. Now, she would expect me probably to go straight for the exit gate. Yeah, I didn't, so I think she actually lost me there just based on that. I think Carlos wants to heal me. Yeah, I think he does. There's like a kindness thing. If someone's offering to heal you, most of the time say yes. And like just let them heal you, because I mean they get points. I'll say there are certain scenarios where you shouldn't. But like, for example, saving a med kit so you can get a heal, like, it's not that important. Yeah, GG's. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, it really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next one.